Hey squad, welcome back to Prepping with Sarge. Today we're going to do a review for the Venture Point knife gift set from Holtzman Gorilla Survival Knife Company. This is a really slick and really cool folder from a company that I have really enjoyed working with. Thank you so much to Holtzman Gorilla Survival Company for sending this out so that I could review this for my audience. And just in time for the holidays, this gift set just might be the perfect gift for that prepper, survivalist, or knife enthusiast in your life. Stay tuned. All right, thank you so much for staying with me. Let's start with just taking a nice look at the craftsmanship on this knife. Now, this is the black and blue variety, and if you are a police officer or a former police officer, that might appeal to you, but you certainly don't have to be a first responder to enjoy this knife. I just really like those. I am not a police officer, and I just really like those that color combination. It is just absolutely beautiful. So let me give you a good look at the craftsmanship here. Nice centering on the blade. No tip protrusion there that's going to accidentally cut you. You've got a option for a lanyard in the back there. Got a nice deep pocket carry clip. We have multiple ways to deploy this, which I will show you in just a second. You've got the little Holtzman emblem on the side there. All the lines look really good, no flaws out of the box. We got a little bit of jimping on the deployment stud and a little bit of jimping on the very back end of the knife. We'll show you that in a second. Let's go ahead and show you the different ways that this can deploy. So obviously you can do the flipper, and it is pretty, I've just started working with this knife this week. It is pretty slick right out of the box. No wobble, no knife play there. Really good lockout. You've got a liner lock there. Give you a look at that, and it looks like it is solidly halfway through the blade. I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up or not. Halfway through the bottom of the blade. So that is a good lockup. It will not accidentally close on you. And then to close it, obviously with a liner lock, you're just going to do one of those deals. And it's a little bit drop shotty. I think it's going to be have more ability to do the drop shot as I break this one in. You can also do the backwards Spidey flip, and that's pretty slick. Again, we'll do try it a little. Oh yeah, actually, there it is. It's already breaking in. So, and then look at that. Barely, just a little wobble to get that shut. Okay, and that's after you hit the lock, of course. You can also do the front flip, of course. All right, very slick all three ways. This is really got some nice pivot to it. And again, I'm not getting any wobble or knife play in this. Really nice. Locked out good. Got a drop point blade. Okay, the dimensions on this one are 7.69 inches total length, and you've got the blade is 2.9 inches, so that's just under 3 inches, which should be legal in most states. Check your local laws. I'm not responsible for that. You are. And the handle is 4.69 inches. The steel is D2 steel. I'm a fan. D2 steel is tool steel, right? Which means it has a really high durability factor. It has a really high hardness rating, and think of like the kind of steel that's used to create really high quality hammers. That's what this is. And so it's not going to need sharpening as often as maybe a lower quality stainless steel. You might want to use a little bit of oil periodically to prevent some corrosion, and it should last you a lifetime if you take good care of it. It's a decent quality steel. I'm a fan of D2. I have several knives in D2, and I want to give you a nice close up here so that you can see. There's just a little tiny bit of texturing in there, just enough to make it grippy, but it feels good to the touch. It's got really nice grip to it, and I do like when knives have that flipper because it turns into a finger guard on the deployment, so it should prevent you from accidentally slipping if your knife is wet or your hands are sweaty or things like that, right? Really good. I'm really pleased with what I'm seeing so far. Let's go ahead and give this one a sharpness test. I'm going to grab some paper. Now, if you're not familiar with Holtzman Gorilla Survival Knives, and obviously this is a folder, but they have survival knives on their website as well, go ahead and check the link in the description down below. I am an affiliate with them, and I do earn a small commission if you buy a product from their webpage. I thank you. That's one of the ways you can help support the channel. If you follow them on Instagram, please tell them that Prepping with Sarge sent you over. But there's also a little discount code down there, so definitely use my discount code. Get yourself a little break when you go over there. Check this out. I'm telling you, folks, this is a product that you are seriously going to want to think about for your loved ones that love knives this holiday season. All right, let's go ahead and give this bad boy a sharpness test. First try right there. I'm satisfied. All right, folks. And being D2 steel, it will hold that edge retention for quite a bit. It's, you know, this is, I'm already liking what I'm seeing here, but we're definitely going to give this one a lot more work. And stay tuned, especially on Instagram. I like to post a lot of knife pictures and my knives in action on Instagram. So you will see this one in action for the upcoming year. This is going to be my EDC for 2024. Every year at the beginning of the year, or the end of the year really, I pick out a new knife for myself for my EDC for the following year. Just a little treat for myself for working hard all year long. I think you should do that too. Don't you deserve a new knife? But this is going to be my EDC for 2024, so you'll see it in a lot of pictures, especially over on Instagram. We'll probably use it in some unboxings and things like that here on YouTube. So what else do you get in the gift set? Let's change the camera angle and let's take a look. Now, if you've never bought one of the knives from Holtzman's Gorilla Survival knives, a lot of them come with these really nice gift boxes, and it's got kind of a magnetic opening there, which I really like. This is really classy, right? Just right out of the box. So what do we get inside here? Well, we've got cleaning cloth. So after you give it a little bit of light oil, you can clean it down with that before, you know, if you're going to store it or put it away for a while. We've got pretty decent size sharpening stone with two different edges of grit. Let's see there, it looks like we've got 1000 grit and 400 grit. So that's nice right there. And you've got a nice little travel carrying case here. So you could certainly put your knife in there with the cleaning cloth, and that's actually really nice. That will protect it from getting scratched up. So maybe you're throwing this in your bag that goes under the plane. Obviously, you can't bring this knife on the carry-on, but maybe you're throwing it under the plane. This is a nice way to make sure that it doesn't get scratched and dinged up when TSA is throwing your luggage 30 feet to the ramp. They would never do that, right? So let's go ahead and check out this knife. And when you get it out of the box, it's basically going to include one of these little protective barriers here, only because it ships with a little bit of oil on it, as you can see there. And that's just a little bit of oil to protect the blade. Nothing wrong with that at all. It's actually really nice touch from the company to make sure you get it in pristine condition. Really like that. Really like that. So yeah, this is a classy set. Anybody that's a knife enthusiast should be happy to receive this. Anybody who's a knife enthusiast should be happy to receive this. And let's just take a look at this craftsmanship one more time before we start to round this one out. And again, that's just a little bit of sheen from the oil there. There's no defects to the naked eye that I'm seeing here at all. Everything looks really good. And there's the jimping. Got a little bit of jimping there on the flipper. Really beautiful line work. Nice craftsmanship. And there we go. We can see it a little bit better there that the liner lock is halfway into the blade, which means it has got really, really good, strong lockup. Really nice. And that blue and black just does look sharp, doesn't it? Maybe you've got a police officer in your life and somebody that works that thin blue line, and this might be something that they would really like. I'm impressed. Holtzman Gorilla Survival knife, you did it again. Beautiful knife. Thank you for the opportunity to review this one for my audience. And there you go. You've got their logo there and a little H emblem. Really beautiful craftsmanship. And there you go. You can see the texturing here a little bit better from this angle. Liking this one, folks. This is my new EDC. Let me know down in the comments down below. Do you know somebody who would like this one? All right, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found this interesting. If you're going to check this one out, definitely use the link in the description down below and my discount code. And if you follow them on Instagram, again, please tell them Prepping with Sarge sent you. If you got anything of value out of this video, please consider giving me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and check out my knife review playlist here on YouTube. And lastly, don't forget to check in the description down below for discount codes on other products that I think you'll like. Keep planting your seeds, keep stacking your silver. This is Prepping with Sarge.